Hello, welcome back. I am Leslie French, creator and owner of A Better Balance for Life. One of the things that I have found, and I did find these fantastic products, which I have now bought in. I am now a distributor of these wonderful products called Naboso. This fits in with what I'm trying to achieve for all of my people, which is better balance and stability through the body. One of the things that we need to do, as well as exercising the foot, and you may have joined me for short foot, the foot exercise, is we need to work the foot, but we also need to release and recover the foot. Yeah, we need to keep it happy. It is our foundation. So one of these little neuro balls, can absolutely do wonders for your feet. So what I like to do with this to begin, and pop it on the floor. Generally, I would get you to maybe stand in the kitchen or something like that, so you can have one hand on the bench so you're stable while we roll the foot. If you've got super good balance, that's fine, but I also always want you to make sure that you keep yourself safe. So I'm just rolling the ball through the foot, and I've got to say it feels absolutely wonderful when you're doing it. Find those little spots, roll it through the whole foot, whatever feels good. Yeah, whatever feels good. Now I know in that little spot there it feels really good. So roll it around. Obviously you're going to do the other foot. Okay, so once you've rolled your feet with the whole ball, we're going to split the ball. Now, when you split your ball, it comes in half and it's got a little black ball inside, and we want to get that out. So to do that, we need to stand on the ball. Again, I would much prefer you have a hand on a bench, like the kitchen bench is a good height to have it on, because you need to place this little ball on the floor. And then I've put the seam that way. So I've put the seam that way. I can see the seam. I'm going to put my foot on the ball. I've got my heel on the ball, and I'm going to bounce on the ball. I'll actually stand this way so you can see. So I'll turn the ball so the seam is facing that way under my heel, and I'm going to bounce on it. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So open it pops, open it pops. There we go. Now we have 2 halves, which I'm going to pop down there. I need the little black one. I'm actually going to open this one as well to get the little black one out. Someone has taken the little black one out of this one. 1, 2, 3. Pop it open like an egg. Open it up. Don't try and open it up with your hands. You need to do that with your foot first. So just removing the little rad ball from the middle there, because we're going to need that a little bit later on. I'm going to hold on to that. Please do not lose your rad. So now I'm just going to do one foot at a time. You can, when you get good at this, do both feet together. We have 5 points on the foot that we want to work on with these 2 halves of the neuro ball. So we want to work on that part on the ball of the foot. You want to come into the center of the foot. You want the heel of the foot. You want to come over here as well to release through the arch of the foot. And then we want to release over here. That's a diagonal going straight across into that point there. So just down in from the heel. So on a diagonal line over here to release where all of the tendons connect together in that little spot there. Because as we get older and the tendons get tighter, if we haven't looked after our feet, what can start to happen is our toes can start to lift. We can start to get things like claw toes and hammer toes, things like that. I'll talk to you in another section about how we can help those things specifically. But we want to make sure that we're opening up the bottom of the foot. We want to make sure we're keeping the plantar fascia happy. Your plantar fascia. You've heard of plantar fasciitis. Your plantar fascia runs down here and comes down into the heel. It also, part of it runs across the base of the toes there. So sometimes we can get plantar fascia pain through here. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the heel of the foot. Pain through here can sometimes be created when our plantar fascia becomes unhappy. When it becomes inflamed, it will become painful and walking becomes not really very nice anymore. And so we don't want that to happen. So if you don't have issues, let's make sure we do something to make sure we don't get them. Let's give us our best chance of keeping our feet happy. So I'm going to go to the first point that I showed you on those 5 points on the foot. So ball of the foot, I'm going to stand there for about 30 seconds. Back it off if you feel it's a bit much. Remember, you're in control. Lean into it if you want to get a little bit more. And then we're going to move to the centre of the foot there. 30 seconds. I've just dropped the heel down on the ground, but you could do that with the toes there. How does it feel better? Centre of the foot. Then we're going to move to the heel, 30 seconds. 30 seconds holds. Then we're going to go to the arch of the foot. Now you're not putting the whole ball, the whole half a ball there, just a half the ball. I'm leaning into that. So I'm leaning into that ball. Again, you may feel more comfortable and confident with a hand on the kitchen bench, possibly. You know how you feel. Always keep yourself safe. Then I'm going to move and I'm going to pop it 30 seconds in that other spot that I showed you on the outside of the foot. So a diagonal line across, going into this point of the foot. As you can see, my foot is flat on this side and I've just got that ball opening up and out. So it's opening up and out that part of the foot there. 30 seconds. Then we'll do the other foot. So recap, we want here, 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 and then across there to open that up. So once we've done both feet with the two half balls, now we can, like I said, get good at that. You can do both together. Once you get good at it. We then want to take the black rad ball and we want to do the same thing in the same spots that we did with the blue one. So we're going to pop that on the floor. This is more intense. This gets deeper in there. So you might need as much pressure. Again, I'm leaning into that. I'm feeling. What do I feel? You don't want excruciating pain. Then I'm going to move to the center. 30 seconds. Heel of the foot. 30 seconds. Arch of the foot. Arch of the foot. So that one can be quite intense in there. You find some nice little spots in there. 30 seconds there. Roll it across on that diagonal line outside into the insertion point where the tendons go. That can be another little point that gets quite tender there. So 30 seconds. And then obviously do your other foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Your 5 little spots. Every day, every day, every day. Short foot, exercise the foot, then release the foot is the best thing to do. So stay tuned. I've got some other little bits and pieces that can help those feet. Get your feet in order first. Then we can start to get the rest of the body coming into play. Enjoy.
I hope you enjoyed that, everyone. Make sure you press that subscribe button on your screen so you don't miss a thing. I'll see you in our next session.